Well, g'day everyone. Welcome back to Wayne's Diecast. In this video review, we're going to have a look at this Jada pink slips. Ford Shelby Gt500-Code red. It's in a black. It's a 1/18 scale. So we've got a nice window box. Everything looks pretty good. These models are getting pretty good. I think with paint jobs, shut lines, everything like that, they're definitely stepping up their game. I think a lot of die-cast manufacturers. So this is definitely looking pretty good. I got this one from Big W here in Australia. So let's get this out and have a good look. Now, the thing that I'm noticing, alright, I don't know, so we've got Jada, Solido. So, who is it? Does Solido own Jada? Don't know. It seems like a lot of these manufacturers like IXO and what is it, it's Harley or whatever they call it, they're all seem to be connected. So, I don't know. If anyone does know who owns who, is Jada still a thing? Are they a company? Or is it Solido, trading as Jada? I do not know. It's just interesting. I don't think I used to see this on Jada stuff, but seem to now. So it's just interesting. It seems like a lot of the companies are sort of merging together and just becoming one. They still trade under their original name, but I think they're owned by one sort of company. Anyway, this is licensed product. So you would definitely, I think, see this particular model from Solido as well. Probably in a different colour and stuff, but they probably use the same casting. Just interesting. Don't know the full story, but someone might. Alright, that comes open pretty easy. Got it out in bits. Anyway, I'll deal with that later. I'm not too interested in that bit. So I will just unscrew this. We've got 4 screws holding that on. I'll get that done and I'll be back to you. Okay, that's off its base, and I also noticed they give you a little little pick tool. So that's pretty good. Obviously, because the shut lines on the doors are all good. So it does make it difficult. I've just got these little seals there to hold the doors closed. So we'll get that off. There'll be another one on this side. There we go. Now, is that the only... Yeah, that's... Yep, so it's just the doors on this that open, which is not too bad. It looks like there's plenty of details in the rest of it. So, where's a little... So no steering. Okay. Where's a little rag? I just want to wipe that off a little bit. Okay, let me just give that a little bit of a wipe off. Just got that oily residue that is usually on the models. Okay. There we go. Looking good. All right. That's nice. Even though the bonnet doesn't open, no steering, but just, I think just the details, like it just seems good. Like all these lines around the doors, everything looks good there. You know, the rims look good. We've got Shelby on the brake caliper there. Code red on the door. So let's start at the front. So we still will be lacking some detail. Like we've got the mesh on the front here for the grille and everything, but it's not see-through. We have indicators down here. The headlights looking pretty good. No real problems there. Got the snake on the grille. And then we have Shelby on the little lip down here. Windscreen wipers are separate pieces. And the windscreen looks pretty good. Just a little bit of, get that rag again. A couple of little spots on there was. Yeah, that's better. Alright, so windscreen's looking very good. We can see through into the inside of the car there. We can see what would be hood pins there and the venting. Now it doesn't. Oh yeah, it does. It is. Yep. That does go through. It is open in there. Then around the side, again, Shelby on that caliper. Those rims are looking really good. I like the fine details. Got the snake on the side. Again, code red. So let's open this door. It does close itself shut again. There we go. Now it'll stay open. So that opens very nice. So that, yeah, steering wheel doesn't turn at all, obviously, because there is no steering. Windows are slightly tinted, which looks very good. Inside, we have the red accents on the seat. Let me get my torch so we can see inside there a little better. So there we go. Got the red accents on the seat, the bucket seats. We've got Shelby on the side bolster there. And it is, I can't see any, I don't know what's normally in there, but I can't see any, oh no, it'd be, I don't know whether it's an auto or a manual, I can't see any shifter in there, unless it's just paddle shift and that's it. But it's got full details on the dashboard there, steering wheel's got details on it, all the buttons and things. So no carpet, and seats I'm assuming probably won't, no, seats don't move. We do have a roll bar in the back there. Be good if it had seatbelt details. So yeah, can't see any manual shifter in there or any auto shifter. So it must just be paddle shift. I don't know what they normally have in them. With these newer cars, I don't know. But we can see screen in there, the radio and everything. So that's some pretty good details. Bit of carpet would be good. But again, obviously price would be higher if they'd done that. So yeah, inside looks good. We do have demister lines on the rear glass there. And you can see that roll cage in there. It's just a half cage. We have a wing on the back, which looks pretty good. Don't see any real problems with that. So let me close these doors again. They shut very nice, and they've got good hinges on them too. Tyres have, what are they? Michelin Pilot Sports. And size, they've got a size on them, which I can't quite see that. And again, brake caliper there. And we've got Carroll Shelby on the number plate. The exhaust tips there. Brake lights and everything look very good, and it's got sort of a carbon fibre effect on the wing there. So overall, I think that looks pretty damn good. The front wheels don't turn as freely. Maybe just free them up there a little bit. Not that I'm rolling them around all the time anyway, but it's just good that, you know, if they've put that feature there and the wheel turns, well, you want it to turn. You know, if it was a resin model, it'd be a different story. You know, sometimes their wheels just don't turn. Well, that's fine. That's how they're made. But these were made to turn, so I want them to turn. Underneath here, we have a pretty basic layout, but everything's there. Made in Bangladesh, Ford Shelby Gt500-Code 118 scale there. City of Industry, Jada Toys, JadaToys.com. We have the full exhaust system here. Yeah, gearbox there, and diff, no tail shaft or anything. Yeah, as I said, pretty basic details in there. It's sort of where they cut the cost a little bit. Now, see, this is... It looks like everything is... Looks like everything's there at the front here to have... No, it does have... steering. Geez, not much. But it does. And the steering wheel does turn. It's just very tight, and also, really, there's no point in having... Like, if it's only going to turn that far, well, there's kind of no point. I don't know why... Oh, that's why. It can't turn any further, because it's just hitting the body there. So that's it. That's as far as it's going to turn. Okay. So, a change in the design, I think, and you would probably get some more steering out of that. It's just hitting on the front there. That front bumper area. But there is steering there. I didn't think there was at first. It all felt very solid there. It is hard to turn, but there is some there. Okay, it's interesting. So, get more turn out of it that way. So, a slight bit of steering. It's not sort of worth it. Just that this design here just doesn't allow it to. Anyway, they tried. It's probably the only fault that I can really see. Everything else was looking very good. Let me get that on the turntable. Alrighty, I got that spinning around there slowly. I think that looks great. Everything fits together well. Yeah, if you're thinking about getting one, I think you'd be pretty happy with it. I don't know how long they'll be hanging around at our store, Big W. For the Aussies out there, I don't know. Yeah. But if you're into your Fords, I think this is a nice model. They've done pretty good for the sort of price point. You know, as it is expensive to collect in Australia, we do pay a lot of money for basic models compared to every other country. Like this would be, you know, $30, $40 if that in other countries. Over here this was $70, and you're probably not going to get it much cheaper than that. So we don't have a lot to choose from. We just have to pay what's there. So for me, I think that was alright. Okay. Check out the other videos that are popping up on the screen. Please like, comment and subscribe. Please share the channel as much as you can. Everything helps. And we'll catch us all in the next video. Alright, bye for now.